All I can say about Resident Evil 3, disgrace. The original is not. It's a masterpiece, but the remake is garbage. And that's why we'll be talking about Resident Evil 4 and 3 remake. But Resident Evil 4 isn't nothing into the Resident Evil 3 remake. But Resident Evil 4 is a masterpiece in itself. The remake and the original. It's way better than that. I think Resident Evil 3 remake is last place in all the platinums I've did. Because it's just lazy. It's just stupidly difficult for no reason. Even though it's the shortest game. Nemesis is really the last hard part you gotta deal with. And I got the platinum on that too, on Resident Evil 3 remake. That's all I want to say about the game. My lord. I hate this game. It's probably one of the worst games I've ever played. It's a Resident Evil game. But it doesn't mean it's still not a bad game. It's just like... Honestly, I'd say Resident Evil 3 Remake is the worst game because it wasn't finished correctly.
I suppose I could go introduce
But
myself.
this is second.
But I don't want to fall behind
in that
schedule.
list, honestly. But yeah, that's second in the list. Also, this game also has pretty horrible parts of the game. Especially in Ada's section. Ada has the worst section. Probably other than, like, Jake and Sherry. Are you serious? Okay. Why am I quiet for so long? I was talking. Okay. But yeah, this is the worst game. It's really the grindiest, I think, out of the series. And I'm dead because I'm playing a professional. I'm playing on the hardest. Not playing that again. I have disdain for this game. It's not for bad reasons, though. Probably is. Yeah, that's really all I have to do. This game doesn't really have anything for me to say about it. Resident Evil 2. Another OG that I really like. And it's enjoyable more than 6. I'm gonna say that a lot about games in this video. I like that this game was kept to its original premise. Maybe except for a little bit of enemy changes. Like the long tentacle guys are now like the insta-kill guys. They used to be flower guys. And like the G-Bolt adults guys. What am I doing? Uh-oh. I'm so cut. No. Okay, just don't let me. Okay, so this game, yeah, like it's kept to its old premise. At least the gameplay is. There's few new puzzles that I know of, and it has the same story pretty sure nothing's changed. I might be wrong on this. But this might be my sixth favorite. I don't know, probably. Don't trust that answer, honestly. But yeah, Resident Evil 2, like I said, Resident Evil 1 and 0, I got the platinum for it. I was able to get all the DLC trophies as well, just like I didn't do that on 7, but like 7 is probably the only one I don't have DLC trophies in all of them contained at least. But yeah, that's what I think about this game. It's pretty good. Not really descriptive, I know, I'm sorry. I'm trying.
I'm in a chopper headed to your position now.
Resident Evil
Take care
0,
of
I
as many
mean
enemies
Resident
as
Evil
you can
5.
before I arrive. You'll get a special bonus if you defeat multiple
Probably
enemies
also
in a
one of
row.
my favorite games that I also enjoy playing. What the heck? Okay, but yeah, got the platinum on this. I enjoyed it a lot more than a lot of the other games, like 6, but it's super grindy like 6. Super duper grindy. Like, holy cow, I think 6 is the worst grindiest. Oh no, it's the grindiest Resident Evil game ever. But yeah, that's what I think, honestly. Hey, shit. I got the platinum on this like I did on the other games. I did not get all the DLC trophies on this, like I did on the others. Also, I think the last parts of this game is the hardest parts of this game. Especially on like veteran or professional. I think professional doesn't lose in the game, but I might be wrong. But the training area where you fight the 2 bugs and those 2 minigun guys. Holy cow, man. Holy cow. Holy cow. Hey, that part was not enjoyable at all. It was the opposite. I wanted to hurt myself when I was doing that part. Because I shove it either kept up. Well, I died like a dummy. Two. Alright, is there anything else I didn't say? Let's see. I like the button cues where you have to fight Wesker so you don't die in the cutscene. But other than that, yeah, it's a pretty good game. One of my favorite games that I also grew up with. But now I'm just like, yeah, I'm in the phase where I'm just playing games to play games. Like to the next game. Hello. Resident Evil 7. This is Village, but it wouldn't let me stop recording on 7 for some reason because it said it was a block scene. So I'm doing it on this page, and then whenever I start talking about Resident Evil 8, I'll play it. Okay, so Resident Evil 7 revived survival horror itself in the Resident Evil franchise, at least for a lot of people. It brought a dude named Ethan and he got infected. Looking for his trying to get his wife out of Louisiana, Dolby, Louisiana, from the Baker family because they got infected by a L11, a girl that was like a bioweapon, I think, for them or something. I don't remember much of the story, but like they were escorting her somewhere, and it shit her down. And then Ethan hasn't seen her in a long time, and then that's when he goes to Dolby to look for her. I say it's easy to get the platinum on that because I also got it and it was just easier for me. But I think it revived survival horror and it brought back the Resident Evil franchise. Now, Resident Evil 8. Now, Resident Evil 8. The worst part of this platinum is the Mercenaries mode. It is super randoms. It is like, you gotta look up a guide. I had to at least. And some parts are hard. I think the beginning section was for hardcore. The Village of Shadows difficulty was the hardest part. Surviving the Lycans and the attacks. Jeez. Was not fun experience for me at all. I also got the platinum on this. Took me a little while, but I'm glad I got it. I like this game, but I don't think it's top tier like the other games. Also, that this game expands Ethan's story and ends it. So it does those two things, and it sets up Resident Evil 9, which is coming out soon. Which is pretty cool. I can't wait to platinum that game, though. Cannot wait. Now, Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4 Remake. Top tier games. Resident Evil 4 Remake expands more on the characters. Like Lewis.
Excuse me. Sir?
But they take out some of the jokes. Which I'm fine with. I'm fine with them doing that. Some people ain't. Some people freak out about it. They're like, it's the end of the world. It's not peak. There's no jokes. Honestly, I don't need Leon. You can be acting like Dante like 24/7. But like, I think it's more realistic what they did to him in the remake. That's my honest opinion. But this game always had a special place in my heart, honestly. It's honestly probably what I grew up playing. And that's probably why I will always probably never delete it from my storage or that like anything from as a matter of fact. Help this doggo. The doggos are two different places in RE4 Remake and this game. but they both help you at the same time.
Un forastero!
But I also have the platinum on this. It's like pretty difficult on the remake and pretty difficult on the OG, but I think it's more difficult on the remake because what you have to do oh yeah, this is what I like about the OG. I don't know if they let you do it in the remake, but oh no, they have a charm for this for the in the remake. Never mind. But yep, that's how you do it. Next talk to the next game. Like I said, it's probably one of my favorite games that I grew up with, like Resident Evil 1 Remake. Resident Evil 1 Remake. The OG itself. One of my favorites Resident Evil games. And it has invisible enemy mode and real survival mode. If you don't know what those are, obviously you know what the invisible enemy mode is. Every enemy is invisible, duh, but like real survival, my bad. Where you have to, everything doesn't go in one box, the individual boxes. So each box in every area will be empty unless you take those items from another box to another area, which made that difficult, but it's still doable. Headshot. Also, this game, in my opinion, oh, I'm dead. Okay. Also, I got the platinum on this one, like I said, for Resident Evil 0. The Tyrant's pretty easy. I say this one's pretty easy platinum. If you're following a guide, that is. But if you don't know anything about the game and you're just starting out, say it's harder. That's what I think, at least. But yeah, the mine section, I hate the mine section. It's probably like the worst area in this game, in my opinion. Also, I hate I don't hate that. I like that there's boxes in this game aside from Resident Evil 0. Because Resident Evil 0 did not have item boxes. We had stupid drop the item on the ground, but I still think that was a cool concept at the time, but not like for these games. The OG, the survival horror itself. One of what started it all, really. Where? What? Oh yeah, this is about invisible enemy mode. Oh crap. Okay, there we go. That's my review of Resident Evil 1. I like it better than at least 6 in a lot of other games. Resident Evil 0, huh? This is like the second hardest game I platinumed. I have all the trophies for it, obviously. And I really enjoyed it, except for the Leech Hunter parts. And that Wolfus Tyrant fight at the elevator that I really didn't enjoy. But it also sucks that this game doesn't make sense because you don't remember anything afterwards. This Rebecca. That's what I'm trying to say. She has no memory of any of this. Billy's never brought up again. And I'm like, what? It's probably true to keep him hidden, make himself hidden forever, because he's wanted pretty much for the rest of his dang life. But like, no, but like, it's just, yeah. The Leech Hunter boss was also sucky. The last boss fight on hard, gosh, man, just gosh, it was not fun, enjoyable. I barely had any heals, and I died like a couple of times at least like 6 times. And also that you have to wait for Rebecca to open the stupid valves to open the ceiling thing. That's also stupid. Okay, well, the chain section I enjoyed the most out of all of this because even though it's really short, it's sweet and enjoyable. But like that one part where you have to do the leeches and put them on the door, not enjoyable. Just like the scorpion part. But that can just be overthrown by just using a knife on it. Also, I'm sorry if I'm not making sense. I just woke up not that long ago. Okay, well, this is the Evil Weebo, for me at least. I liked it. It's gonna be on like number 2 list for the hardest. Code Veronica. The hardest of the RE games. Even veterans will have difficulties with this. Everybody will have difficulty with this. Because this game, I think, is the biggest. And it's the hardest. Because with Nesca, you gotta knife everybody. Oh, I'm rusty. Even though I did it like a couple of days ago, like a week ago. Are you not dead? There, like that. You gotta hit the shins and they'll fall. That's how you kill them. Oh my lord. But yeah, this game has the hardest campaign. It has the hardest battle mode, which is this stupid mode where you have to complete everything in a certain amount of time. And you're on a crunch time too. Also, this game also has the worst enemies and bosses. I think it's harder than Resident Evil 0, hardest Resident Evil of all time. Because the Tyrant plane fight, if you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna die horribly. Also, with the Alexia fight with Twist, she can grab you and instant kill you. Nosferatu can kill you instantly. A lot of these enemies can kill you instantly if you're in the orange or yellow health bar, which is super scary when you're playing this game and speedrunning it. It is not enjoyable to die over and over again. I played this Wesker mode like 20 times and died, kept dying. And I was able to do it, and it took me first try in the campaign to do it. I didn't have any difficulties with the campaign. I watched OptiNoob's guide to be able to do that. OptiNoob is a friend in a lot of these games. Trust me. He really is. But yeah, this is my probably this is the hardest platinum, but this is probably like my fifth, fourth, or third favorite, or my favorite. It's definitely top tier, that's for sure. Because the first time I played it, I was like, nah, this ain't for me. But when I played it the second time, yeah. Oh, see, they can infinitely hit you and keep hitting you and keep hitting you like that, and they'll just sit there and hit you over and over until you're done. I told you, these are the most annoying enemies in the entire game. And oh, there's a sweeper. That guy poisons you. He's a poison hunter. Hello? No way. Okay. Well, that's all I have to say about Code Veronica. I got the platinum, like I said, on all the games on this. This game was the hardest, most challenging for me. And it took me forever. I gave up a couple of times, but I was able to do it. I'm glad I did it. Because now it's my favorite, one of my favorite games. And I enjoy it so much. Because then you definitely don't have to worry about trophies. It makes the game a lot better, man. Like, holy cow. But that just might be my addiction talking. I have an addiction to get trophies. So that's probably why it's like that. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I'll see you guys next time.